Imagine a man thousands of miles from his homeland wielding so much influence that his words ignite actions across continents. All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only. Yes, we already know what we are here for, and we'll be going into the details of this news. Yes, on the topic Simon Ekpa. All right, these are the details of this news. Simon Ekpa, a Finnish Nigerian activist and self-proclaimed prime minister. They are calling him self-proclaimed, but then okay. Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, find himself at the center of international controversy, arrested in Finland on November 2021, November 21st, 2024, for allegedly inciting violence in southeastern Nigeria. Ekpa's detention has drawn global attention, with the United Nations expressing concern over his prolonged custody without formal charges. So yes, my people, the UN has gotten involved in this, and like what I normally say, it is something that you would think of and you would come to understand the full state of these people or what they actually want at this point. But my people, it is not something you would think of lightly. It is not something you would look at and think of lightly. It is a very, very heartbreaking thing that has come to stay. Okay, without wasting much of our time, let us continue. First of all, I hope you have already noted that it has been stated here that the UN has shown concern, especially over his prolonged custody without formal charges. Okay, Ekpa, residing in Lahti, Finland, is accused of using social media platforms to promote activities leading to violence against civilians and public authorities in Nigeria. My people, the painful thing about this whole situation is that the place where he's inciting this violence is on his own people. The people he is also claiming, he is also saying that he wants to save. How does it work? My people, if they are accusing him of inciting violence in the north, yeah, bro, we'll agree to it. In fact, we'll say yes, that is what he is doing, or the possibility of it, yes. But in his own place, no. That is where these people used to have messed up in. The Finnish National Bureau of Investigation detained him alongside 4 others, suspecting their involvement in financing his activities. Nigerian officials have been vocal, seeking his extradition to face charges in Nigeria, asserting that his online campaigns have destabilized the region. Of course, that is what they would come out and say, that of course, this is what they would come out and tell people, just to make them fall aside, just to make them believe anything they want. I'm not surprised it is one of the things they are saying. Of course, the zoo government are looking for ways to extradite him to Nigeria so that he would become, or it would turn to the same thing that they are doing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, and of course, it is not going to work. Let us continue. The situation intensified when on December 2nd, 2024, 517 delegates associated with BLGIE voted to ratify the Biafra self-referendum, declaring the restoration of the United States of Biafra. My people, this was noted worldwide to show that the move is not a small one. This move, symbolic to many, underscores the deep-seated desire for self-determination among certain groups in zoo. Supporters of Ekpa have since organized protests in Lahti demanding his release and highlighting what they perceive as political persecution, which it is. It is not what you've seen as political. It is what it is, political persecution. Let us call a goat. However, the indigenous people of Biafra, the main separatist group in Nigeria, has distanced itself from Ekpa. Yes, of course. In a statement, IPOB clarified that Ekpa was never a member and condemned his methods, emphasizing their commitment to a peaceful struggle for self-determination. My people, I know that whenever it comes to this particular thing about the IPOB Nigeria, I have always detested them for this. Dialogue, peace, And that is what we keep doing every year, every tenure. And that is why it never works. Because they know that there is nothing vocal about it. There is nothing dialogue made about it. And they keep on looking for ways to push people around, to push every single people, push those there around, and they succumb. Or we do not know if they are even taking bribes or anything at all that makes them sit down and watch as they are being maneuvered and stepped on. Very, 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 very terrible thing. But then, as the international community watches closely, the interplay between national security concerns, human rights obligations, and the quest for self-determination continues to unfold, raising critical concerns about the balance of power, influence, and justice in a connected world. My people, this is what it is. And the earlier we come to understand that we have come to stay and the Biafra government has come to stay, the better for them. But of course, I believe they have decided to live in delusion to what can be possible.
Advice remains intact. You understand? That advice remains intact. So it's still there. It doesn't matter whoever that insults me, no problem. Call me names, no problem. No problem. On what I phone you today, I can link up Simon Epa. On today, you have 1/4 and cap Namdekano. So call me names, no problem. Insult me anyhow you like, no problem. But please, if you know you are serious, my advice is still intact. If me, I will still come out and tell Biafra that you are the one fighting for Biafra. It doesn't matter the name you call me today. I will still come outside and tell Biafra that you are the one fighting for Biafra. I want to see that fight here on ground, not on the internet. Now, let's move on.
The name Bello Turji has come up a number of times, and I know he's just one of those kingpins that you have had, that your agency has been working on for a while. What's the update?
Yeah, the update is that since he knows we have been after him, he has been operating underground, and we're conducting shaping operations. What we have been doing of recent is we're picking everybody that is close to him. All those giving him support one way or the other, we are picking.
Sorry, this is not the main video that I wanted to play. Just a moment.
General, what about Simon Ekpa?
Eba kan cholo ka ige. Listen. Remember, n'isi sekpunti agbado. Isi sekpunti agbado. After, as long as Biafra struggle is concerned, the topic at hand now is the release of our Prime Minister. People are angry that I called for worldwide protest. Apart from the zoo, I made it clear from the beginning. I am not calling for any protest in the zoo, be it in Biafra land or outside Biafra land. As long as the zoo is concerned, I am not calling for any protest in the zoo. You understand? So, let it sink very, very well. I am not calling for any protest within the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. You understand? So, the worldwide protest that I'm calling for does not stop anybody from doing whatever they are doing, believing in, they are fighting for Biafra or related to Biafra restoration movement. Whatever you are doing, I am not coming against you. I am not coming against it. I am not fighting against you. I am not doing any exposition against you. No, I am not. Like what I said in the beginning, you cannot go inside and mess shit everywhere in the house. Then you run outside to call Biafra United to come and help you clean it. I don't do that. Please. Go ahead with whatever you are doing in the name of Biafra Restoration Project. Go ahead, please. I am not fighting you. I am not against your doings. Please go ahead with it. Please. The nationwide protest that I'm calling for is for all Biafrans to join hands for the release of our Prime Minister. I don't see any reason anybody will come against it. I am a Biafran. I have 100% right to call for protest for my Prime Minister. It must not come from a certain individual. Anybody who's in as long as Nezibife will all carry it out. I am not against you. I'm not against any government. I'm not against whatever you are doing. Go ahead and do your thing, please. But coming out to attack me for calling for worldwide protest for the release of our Prime Minister, in case you don't know, is highly suspicious. Let me advise those who are calling me names for calling for a protest. So, those of you attacking me for calling for protest, angry with me because I'm calling for protest, go and ask yourself important question, please. Ask yourself, who are you working for? Who are you working for? Who are you fighting for? Are you working for Biafra? Are you fighting for Biafra? Or are you fighting for something else? Because I don't see any reason. I don't see any reason any human being will be attacking me for calling for a protest. I don't see any reason about that. No reason whatsoever. Unless ifem na eche aburokwu ifi na eche. As a Biafran and as somebody who believes in our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, I have the reason, I have the right to call for a protest on his behalf. And this protest does not stop anything that you are doing. It's not a slap to your face. It's not an insult to you. So don't discourage Biafrans to protest. Don't discourage them because it's coming from Biafra Unite or because it's coming from someone else that you don't like. Don't discourage Biafrans. Let Biafrans do what they think that is right for their Prime Minister. Mazi Simon Ekpa did not call for protest worldwide for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But at least we are doing something for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. Number one, we are doing sit at home for his release. And number two, the delegitimization of the zoo was on another level when PM was free and was here with us. So these two things are already enough to fight for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, no matter how long it takes. You understand? No matter how long it takes, we were doing something. At the same time, the lawyers are there representing him in the court. So our PM, who is behind bars in Finland, we cannot be hoping for the lawyers alone. I know they may be trying their best, and I still know at the end of everything, our PM will still win because Finland is a country that believes in freedom. You understand? Finland is a country that believes in freedom. So, with our protest, it will go a long way. It's going to go a long, long, long way. Yes. So please, it's just a word of advice. I am not stopping anybody from doing whatever they are doing. Go ahead, please. Go ahead to do whatever you are doing. I am not stopping you. I have said it already that the protest that I'm calling for will not take place in the entire zoological republic, both in Biafra land and any other part of the zoo. Now let's listen to Musa.
General, what about Simon Ekpa?
I'm sure he's cooling off somewhere, and legal action is going to be taken accordingly. So I don't want to say much about that, but I'm happy that he has been arrested. And the government of the federal government have actually forwarded most of the requirements to the Finnish government. So I'm sure the right thing will be done.
Okay. I'm going to show you another video to begin with.
Today in the news.
I'm sure.
It.
1 minute.
The Finnish government. The Finnish government has assured Nigeria of collaboration on the case of the factional leader of the separatist indigenous people of Biafra, Simon Ekpa, who resides in Finland. Finland's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Elina Valtonen, provided this assurance during a press briefing in Abuja on Tuesday. Ekpa, who resides in Finland, leads a faction of IPOB known as Autopilot, which has been pushing for the creation of an independent state of Biafra, encompassing Nigeria's southeast and parts of the south-south regions. He is also alleged to have played a key role in instigating violence in Nigeria, particularly through the enforcement of a controversial sit-at-home order and other attacks targeting security personnel. Nigeria's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Yusuf Tuga, had engaged in high-level discussions with 5 Nordic delegates who confirmed that Ekpa's issue was a central topic in his discussion with Valtonen.
So, this very news that you just listened to right now is a video from a particular news website called WION. You understand? So, I just want you to know the kind of allegation that they are, laying against our prime minister. Somebody said, let me even bring this comment. I've not brought any comment to the screen today. Somebody said, Biafra Unite, be informed that Emmanuel O. Remigius has earlier shouted for protest for our PM. And instead of few individuals to welcome it, they rather attacked him too. Makev Media. You see? Oh, they attacked him too. You see? Oh, thank God I saw that comment. Wow. Like, seriously. Oh, they also attacked him for calling for protest. Nah. Thank God I saw that very comment. Like, seriously. No, kwa. I wasn't aware. I wasn't aware that he has called for protest and he was attacked. Honestly speaking, I wasn't aware that he was attacked. So that means those who are attacking me for calling for sit at home, maybe this is not their first time of attacking anybody who there speaks about our prime minister. Okay. All the come to if any now, I'm happy to see that comment. I am very, very happy to see that comment. You see? Oh, so somebody has already called for sit at home and was attacked. My own is that I'm not going to stop. Somebody said, wow, like seriously, somebody says Sonny and Vision 555 are in Twitter right now talking against your protest. You see? You see? Thank God, these informations are very, very crucial. And then another person, Bright Star, said, Biafra Unite. The same people attacking you are the same people attacking Emmanuel. Okay. In fact, I'm going to share the link now. I'm going to share the link for those who want to comment. The topic is worldwide protest for our prime minister. That is what I want everybody to comment on. Those of you who want our prime minister to be released, I strongly believe that you can never, if you are genuine, you will never attack the call for protest. You will never attack it. It doesn't matter who's calling for it. It does not matter who is calling for it. Why are people shaking? Why are they panicking because I'm calling for worldwide protest for our prime minister? That does not stop them from doing whatever they are doing. Yeah? The link is in the comment section. I want to get your reaction, my fellow Biafrans and of course lovers of freedom. I am pushing for worldwide protest. There is no date that is set. The date will come within. The date is going to come within from your country of residence. The date will come within your organization. If you organize yourselves, get permit from your country of residence, and then set date for yourself when you want to go about it. But I want it to start as quick as possible. If few people start, others will join. If few people start, believe you me, others will join. You understand? So, I am calling for protest. That is my, message tonight. We did this yesterday, and we got 100%, yes, we got 100% support for it. So we are repeating it again because I'm a motion device until you or sound off of Fumananti for full reason for it before they will act. I am not going to be the one to do the protest alone. So I'm calling all people from across the globe, wherever you are, take it upon yourself and let us do something for our beloved prime minister. It is very, very important. I'm telling you, very, very, very important. And I don't see any reason why any reasonable individual will fight against it. The link is there in your comment section. Click that very link and join me live in the studio. Let us debate this. Let us talk about it. Ndị Igbo na like ife kwukwuo ya ọfụma kute ya aka before they see reason to do that. Before they see reason before they get into motion, before they believe that yeah, this is necessary. Ndị banara anu ife from the word go. Ndị banara anu ife from the word go. This is us. This is who we are. So the more we hammer on it, the more people make their own opinion known, the more people, say something about it, the more other people will get involved. The link is in your comment section. You can click the link and join me in the studio while we talk about it. Caller and what's up? Please tell us where you're joining us from.
Good evening, Igugu.
You're welcome.
It's me once again, your brother,
Oh, you're welcome, my brother. Go ahead.
First of all, before I say anything, I want to thank you for having that brotherly love and that reconsideration of really coming out in full force again. Just as I told you the last time I called you, I told you I used to get my information mostly from you and some other media warriors, which I told you were very important to Biafrans, if you can remember. And I also felt very, very incomplete when I had one or two informations to give. There's nobody I feel reliable I can give it to. So once again, I thank you very, very much for hearing the cry and the call of your nation, Biafra, and your brothers and sisters that are really short-handed, shortcuts of information, especially from Biafra land. I am watching you live now. I told you that I always follow you live. So thank you. Let me go straight to the topic of the day. It is a very, very 100% right move. I've been wondering myself what is happening. There's a parable people used to make. They say, "Why ikele why akede?" Which means when you thank the woman that brings, I don't know how to put it in English. Can I say use the word snacks or dessert? She will do what? She will bring more. We have to show gratitude. We have to show concern. We have to show a sense of belonging. We have to show a sense of our nationality. It's not only because of Simon or Mazin Nabekano. Whatever we do for one another in this struggle, we are doing it for motherland Biafra. Yes, because everyone that is important in this struggle, that is no more participating, you will see the effect, you will see the loophole. The effect of Prime Minister not being around has been felt right from day one. If he was around, all this confusion, all this trouble, gossip, anger, hate, it might be going on, but it will not surface, it will not show. Because I know it has been there and he has been pulling it down. So, my dear, you did not do anything wrong. Neither did religious do anything wrong. Anybody that is attacking you people, then that person is an enemy to Biafra. Let a man that brought out his time, his life, everything about himself that made things good for him, he dropped it aside. Even I watched him the day he denounced contesting or participating in the election just because he want to focus on Biafra struggle. So why would we forget him now? Why would we feel as if he's not important? Why would we behave as if he was not doing the right thing?
justice will be done. I'm sure justice will be done.
All of us, if you are, no matter where you are, let all of us protest. It is the right thing to do for him and Mazin Nantekano. At least for me, these are the two people I know that are really genuinely fighting for Biafra. Apart from any other person following the struggle or doing anything in the struggle, these are the two people we really know that has given all. And few more other people that we don't know anything about their struggle, this thing, records. And you now that are also understood about how you lost a brother. These are the people that really, they have really given their all to this struggle. Where do we start from? Is it Mazin and the guy that lost his both parents, lost everything, lost even his own direct family?
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you.
Mazin and the Kano now. So, my brother, Biafrans, we should support Biafra Unite in what you said. It is the right thing to do. It is not about position. It is not about dragging anything. He's not fighting for any position. Neither is he asking for anything. All he's asking is that let the right thing be done. And this is the right thing. We must all come out and support him and do the right thing. Thank you, Biafrans. Biafra Unite. Thank you. Good night. Thank you,
Mazi. God bless you. Good night too. All right. A lot of calls are coming on WhatsApp. And first of all, let me welcome two persons from the studio, and then I will attend to those on WhatsApp. USB Gospel, please grab the microphone and speak to us.
Ikukunna, good evening from my side, Ikukunna. Asimogo Nwanye Gosiri Chukunna Bagume. I was through this topic that you are raising is the most fantastic topic I have ever heard. You know, this has been my topic. You know, I told you something. I came to your platform yesterday.